Evening, mistress. Just letting you know that I've dusted your room, done all of your dirty laundry, washed all of your bed sheets, and vacuumed all the floors just as you told me to. The only thing that's left is this room, but I know you're in there, so I didn't want to disturb you. Is it okay if I come in? Hello, ma'am. Oh, how I'm so glad to finally see you today. Have you been busy? Usually, you like to lounge around with me while I do all of the chores and dictate what I should do next, but you've been in here all day. And to be honest, I really missed your company and you telling me what to do. I really like when you order me around like that. Anyway, I hope nothing bad's happened. No? Nothing bad? Well, I'm glad to hear that, because I was getting worried about you. I was also getting worried that I wouldn't get to see you at all today, because then you wouldn't have gotten the chance to see me in my new maid outfit. What? You didn't notice? Wow, there really is something wrong with you today. Usually, you even pick at me whenever I leave the tiniest crumb on your plate, and you didn't even notice my full, style change. Anyway, when I was cleaning out your room a few days ago and dusting your desk, I nudged your mouse by accident, and the screen so happened to turn on, and Discord was open. I didn't mean to snoop or anything, of course, and it was just there, and I saw pictures you'd sent with men in maid outfits, and I thought it would make you feel good if I showed up to work with one, since you seem to be into that. So, do you like it? I personally think it actually highlights my physique a bit more than those boring old shirts I was wearing before. The weird part is, usually you'd think a man in a dress would come off as a bit more effeminate, but I don't think I've ever felt so masculine in my life whenever I'm walking around in this little number with a feather duster. You like it, yeah? What is it about me that you like in a dress? Do you like how it highlights my figure? How submissive it makes me look when I'm going about my little tasks? Does it remind you that I'm a servant and I'll do whatever you need? Be whatever you need? There is definitely something wrong with you today, ma'am. I understand that you pay me to do your chores and make sure your house is looking nice, but I've gotten to know you as a person, too, and we've gotten close. I genuinely want to be there for you if there's something wrong. Please, tell me. If me looking fine in this maid outfit didn't cheer you up, then maybe you can tell me exactly what will, and I could do that for you. That time of the month. That explains it. Well, I'm afraid that despite my extensive experience as a manservant, I find my knowledge lacking when it comes to your cycle. Do you have those things with the string and yes, tampons? Do you need any of those? Or I can run to the store right now, like the good little maid that I am, and fetch you some. Or do you use the other ones, the pads? You're wearing them right now, you don't need any. Okay, that's a good start, And I'm personally glad about that as well, because I did just clean that chair you're sitting on a few days ago. What else? Do you have any pains? Of course. Well, you need to get off that chair and stop working and have some rest. Come on, I'm sure you can take the night off to put yourself first for once. You're not going to be able to work to your full potential if you're in pain. I know what you're like, and you never want to stop working until you're done, so that's why I'm not going anywhere, and I'm going to help you. What? You think I'm doing this because I want to get paid more money? How droll. No, I'm doing this because I really do care about you. So I'm going to, Did you save everything on the laptop? Okay, good, because I am going to slowly close the laptop. And how do you feel about being carried to bed by a muscular man in a skimpy maid outfit? Yeah? Happy to be of service. And while I carry you back to your room, you can admire all the cleaning I did for you today. Do you notice how much nicer the carpet looks? Not a crumb in sight. I'm pretty proud of myself for that one. And since you're not feeling very well, I'd be happy to come and work tomorrow as well and do whatever you say. As I always do. I can even bring some chocolate. Any kind that you want. And, a hot water bottle. You could probably do with one of those. I hear they help the pain. Anyway, let's get you tucked into that bed of yours. Freshly washed and made, by the way. How's that? Is that any better? You really look like you're in pain. I wish I could do something more for you. Do you want me to hold you in bed? Because I can do that if you want me to. I'm not just a maid who cleans your rooms. I'm also someone who wants you to feel good. So tell me, where does it hurt? Is it your stomach? Yeah. Well, what would you say if I rubbed your stomach? Would that take attention away from the pain for a bit? You'd like that? I thought you would. Since you don't have a warm water bottle, my hands will just have to make do. And I know how much you like my hands. Why are you looking at me like that? Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. I noticed how you stare at my admittedly rather veiny hands as I'm polishing your coffee table. You just can't get enough of them. And what is better than watching them in action rubbing over your stomach? Is it helping? You also get a good look at my little cuffs around my wrist. I really like them. I don't know why it's taking me this long to try out a maid dress. Why didn't you tell me you liked them before? Would have saved me walking around all day in that other uniform. Those uncomfy pants and top. This dress is so much better. And get a nice breeze down there, So much more space. That helps me. What are you giggling about? Well, I'm glad that me wearing a maid dress made you feel slightly better. Because you're going to have to get used to it now. As soon as I'm back home, for a fact, I'm going on a little Amazon Prime spending spree to buy more of these. So if you have any requests, any outfit you'd like me to wear, just send me the link, and who knows? Maybe I'll show up at a little surprise for you. You want me to show up in one of those aprons with nothing underneath, huh? No, I'm not blushing. I'm just a bit shocked. Why would you want to see that? Oh, girls are into those as much as they are into hands. Got it. Noted. I'll get excited for my next shift then, mistress. afraid this is going a bit further than my usual maid duties, but when you read my resume, it said I go above and beyond. At least now you know I wasn't lying. I'm a maid of my word. Anyway, I think this is enough excitement for one night. We have lots to look forward to, so let's get you rested up. As much as I would love to lie here and rub your cute little stomach all night, I unfortunately have to get back to cleaning that last room. You know how much it annoys me when I leave a room untouched. I know you like to tell me to go home when it gets late, but it just bugs me knowing that I didn't complete my shift to 100%, you know. I also don't really want to leave you in pain, so would you like me to get you some painkillers? Don't worry, man. I know exactly where you keep them. I'm your maid, remember? I've been in every nook and cranny in this house. I know where you keep everything from your socks to your toy box. Can't hide any secrets from me. You keep the acetaminophen in this drawer over here next to me. Oh, and here is a water bottle, so you take that, mistress, to help you with the pain. So before I go, I want to make sure, is everything else okay? Is there anything else you need? Anything at all? You don't need anything at all? Well, how about a hug? You seem like you'd like one of those. There. I hope I've done okay with this. I'll admit, periods are a bit out of my depth, so I hope I didn't do too badly. I did it just right. Oh, how it makes me happy to hear that, mistress. I live to make you happy and please you. Well, I'm off to deal with your office now, so you can rest well knowing that when you wake up, it's going to be gleaming. Good night.